Thanks for the tip. Thanks, Ken.
All right.
Hey, speaking of cleaning.
Yes, speaking of that, experts at the CDC now say catching COVID from contaminated surface, not likely, but they warn about 7 serious superbugs that pose an ongoing health threat.
So where do you get exposed to these bugs? It could be the public restroom. Joining us live to talk about the superbug threat is Austin Lapp with commercial cleaning service EnviroMaster and Troy Itami, owner of Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery on Portland's South Waterfront. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I feel like we've only been talking about COVID for the last year and a half. So it's like, oh yeah, there are some other germs that we do need to worry about. So Austin, what are some of the viruses that we still need to be concerned about in our day-to-day?
Yeah, so we've learned a lot about COVID over the last year. One of those things being you're not likely to get it from a contaminated surface, but there are still a lot of things that people probably forgot about that they can get from a contaminated surface. Things like E. coli, salmonella, even the common cold and flu virus is easily picked up from contaminated surfaces. So we've gotten a lot of good habits because of the COVID disinfection procedures people have been following. And even though it's not likely to catch it from those surfaces, we still want to maintain those good habits we've developed.
Yeah, like the hand sanitizer everywhere.
Everywhere.
Look. Yeah.
I have like 5 bottles now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Troy, you've been using EnviroMaster for more than 5 years now at Buffalo Gap. What's the experience been like with this type of cleaning experience?
Well, EnviroMaster has been fantastic. There's an old saying in the restaurant industry that a clean kitchen starts with a clean bathroom. And that's why we brought them on about 5 years ago, just to give us that extra layer of protection. During the pandemic, they added some other services that we just couldn't pass up. Anything we could do to keep our customers and our staff safe is what we did.
Yeah, so Austin, how do you go in and clean? Are there certain ways that you have to disinfect areas to really reduce our risk of running into some of these superbugs?
Yeah, like Troy said, we have a handful of different services and associated processes and techniques that we use. But in a nutshell, we come in and we use a commercial grade disinfectant. We then apply a chemical to the fixtures that people are touching in the restroom. That's an antimicrobial barrier. It provides a protection from the buildup of germs and bacteria on those fixtures for 7 to 10 days in between our service. And then we coat all of the surfaces in the restroom with a hospital grade germicide. You see it in the video there on the screen, and we do an electrostatic application. So there's a charge put to the chemical in there that's opposite of the surfaces it's coming in contact with. It acts like a magnet, and there's a strong attraction where it just really envelops everything that it touches and disinfects everything it touches.
Interesting. Yeah. So Troy, as a restaurant owner, what's your reaction to the guidelines now from the state about the mask requirements?
I think a lot of at least restaurant owners I've spoken to, because of so many pivots during the last year, it's really hard on our staff and our guests to keep up with them. Currently, we've decided as a staff, we took a vote with everybody that we would just continue with the mask and social distancing guidelines and not change. Hopefully in another month, those will be lifted. And then we can all be on the same page.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to worry quite so much about the cleaning because you've got the pros taking care of that for you.
I know. Troy, I have to ask you really quickly, or not Troy, Austin, excuse me. Emily and I had this big debate over she flushes the toilet in the public toilets with her foot. Is that necessary, or can you use your hand?
If you're in a restroom that's being serviced by us, feel free to use your hand. But if you don't see our sticker, then yeah, it's probably good to go ahead and use your foot or a paper towel or toilet paper.
There you go. Foot flush.
Yeah.
Foot flush is always good.
Foot flush for the win. Yeah. Okay.
But we can go to Buffalo Gap now.
We can go to Buffalo Gap.
You can flush all the toilets you want.
Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Great to talk with you both, and have a good weekend.
Thank you.
And if you're a business owner interested in some extra help with the commercial cleaning, we'll have a link to EnviroMaster on coin.com.
Okay.
Buffalo Gap, they're right around the corner from me.
Oh, so I love them. They're so
it's
fun.
good to know. They're nice and squeaky clean.
Oh, yeah. Good place to go. Okay, 7:41 right now. And up next on AM Extra, we are about to check out Emily's skiing skills.
Yeah, I managed to stay upright most of the time. And Kelly's too, because she's the one really shredding it. Our van life road trip wraps up on Mount Bachelor. An epic day of spring skiing is next. We'll see you after the break.